Alright, what is going on, you guys? In this video today, I'm going to be showing you guys how you can make barriers around your 1v1 map or any map. Before we get started, make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave a comment down below what he's doing, and let's get right into it. So, first you're going to want to copy my settings for every single one of these barriers. So, you don't have to do different, you can do different ones. I'm going to do Nebula Red for this one. Then, basic during game, no. Enable during game is none. Then all of the settings, and then this one you're gonna do 11 when receive enable, and then 21 disable. Then you're just gonna copy those settings and add one to each enable and disable, so it's different channels. Do that for every single one of them. See, you add one and then you add one, so then that means they were all on different channels and they won't like interfere with each other. Alright, you guys, the next step is, as you guys can see, we got all 4 barriers right here, and you're going to want to go into creative, go to devices, and grab a trigger. Then you're going to want to click this and rotate it. Rotate it and place it down. Whoops. Okay, wait 1 second. There we go. Okay, you're going to grab it, place it down, rotate it, and put it just in front of your thing. And then the only setting we're gonna change is when trigger transmit on channel 11. And then you're gonna copy this one, paste it down. This one you're gonna go and just add it by 10. So this one's 21. As you guys can see, this one's 11. And you get that from 1121, just like that. Then what you're gonna do is just copy these and paste it down over here. So basically what this is doing is, if we put a sequencer down here, it is gonna basically, this one will be the enable and this one will be the disable. So what we do, add one to each of them, because we added one to this trigger. So since this one is 1222, this one will be, as you guys can see, 12 and 22. So copy these again, paste it in front of the thing. Make sure they are kind of neat so you can actually tell. Got 13 and 23. And for our last one, we've got these. So place them down. Add 1, 14, and 24, just to make sure they're correct. You can go in, check the 14, 24. These are 13, 23, 13, 23. Alright, you guys, the next thing you're going to do, have a sequencer, and go ahead and place it how I do. So you're going to make it in this way, to the right, and put them just like this. The settings, what we're going to do is put this length at normal, and then we're gonna go all the way down to start with sequence when receiving from channel 1. So this one's gonna be channel 2, channel 3, and channel 4. Alright, so we got channel 1 right here, channel 2, channel 3, and channel 4. Alright, you guys, this step is really confusing. Just try to follow along though. I forgot to say, subscribe to Jack HD. I'll put a link in the description below. He helped me, or he didn't help me, but he made this tutorial, so thank you. I wouldn't do this without him, so go subscribe to him. But I'm just putting these all at normal. Oops. Okay, this step is where it gets hard. You're gonna want to grab so basically you're gonna grab the enable of this one, place it down right here, and then grab the disable of the last barrier. So let's say we're doing this one, right? The last barrier would have been this one. So what we're gonna do, grab the disable of this one, select it, and put it into this sequencer right here. Next, we're going to grab the enable of the next one, pick it up, place it. Let's make it a little bit better. Then the last one was this one. We're gonna grab this. Whoops, grab this. And you're just going to put it down right over here. Alright, next one, channel 13. Put it into its sequencer. Then we got channel 182. And going to put it back in there. Finally, we got channel 14. Put it right into here, just like this. And then we got channel 23. Just place it right in like this. So that means when this one gets activated, this one will disable, or the last one will disable, and the one that's current will enable. Alright, you guys, what you guys are going to do now, place a sequencer over here. And as you guys can see, it's pretty long, so we're just going to make it shorter. We're going to put this at 2, so it doesn't take over a lot of space, and you can actually fit everything in this little sequencer. Alright guys, the next step, as you guys can see, the sequencer's right here, and we're going to put start sequence when receiving from, put it at channel 100, and I'm putting this at channel 100. You're like, there's nothing that's channel 100. This is going to be assigned to either if you want a button, but I'm going to show you guys how you can do it with this right here, the conditional button. I'm going to place this right here. We're going to turn this like this, and we're going to put when activated transmit on channel 100. So basically when you click this, it will cycle between all of those, but we're not done. We still got to place some triggers. Alright you guys, the next step, you're going to want to go ahead and grab a trigger and place it into here, just like so. If you have 4 different barriers, then you're going to have 4 triggers, and it just goes on. So right here, customize trigger, you're going to go down to here, delay, put it at 1 second, and then we're going to go all the way down to enable when receiving from, put this at channel 5. So basically this is the first trigger, and what will happen is this trigger will activate from this trigger, and it will disable the last trigger, which is this trigger right, or the barrier right there. So then what we're going to do, basically, but they don't know how to activate this one, so what you're going to do is, as you guys can see, this one is channel 1 right here. So what we're going to do, put this, disable when receiving from, disable when receiving from channel 1, when trigger transmit on channel 1, just like that. Alright you guys, so the next step is you're going to copy this and paste this right here. And what you guys are going to do, this is a really important step. If you don't do this step, you will have some issues. Go to enabled on game start, put this at disabled. So this is not enabled at game start. If it is, then there's going to be 2 that are going to be very glitchy with each other. Enable when receiving from, put this at channel 1. Disable when receiving from, we're just going to bump this up by 1 on both of them. So basically what is happening is, enable when receiving from channel 1. Basically what is happening is it's disabling this trigger and activating this trigger. So then you're just going to copy this one, paste it into here, and literally all you're going to do, just bump them all up by 1, as you can see. Then finally, you just want to bump them up by 1. So that's how you do it. And also this one right here, change this back to channel 4. I'm sorry, we only have 4 barriers. I'm used to doing 5 barriers, but yes, hopefully you guys see that step, as you guys can see. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Actually, not yet. Let's test this out first, to see if this actually works, and make sure this actually works. So start the game. We go ahead and look. As you can see, when we click this button, do not run into the sequence instant. Okay, here we go. So when we click this, oh, so I actually did not do a step. See how there's a question mark there? What you're going to want to do is place some wood in front of it. So, go over to here. Then you're going to place some wood in front of it. So, go to play. Drop some wood. Make sure it collects that. And then make sure you go to My Island. Settings. Then go down to Infinite Resources and Infinite Ammo. Make sure both of those are on. So now what we're going to do is start the game and see if this works. So as you guys can see, the barriers are on those floors. And if we go ahead and click this button, that barrier will go up. And if we click it again, it will happen again. Click it again. It'll work. Click it again. And then that's the invisible one. And if we click it again, it should activate that again. So what you guys can actually go ahead and do is end the game. And this is like a really, really easy step. Literally all it is basically copying stuff. So basically you're going to want to go under the map right like this. Place a wall like this. So make sure you place it. Whoops. Make sure you place a wall just like this and place one under. Then you're going to want to go like that. Whoops. So as you guys can see, we can place them under here. Wait, how do you? So place one right here. See if we can do it. What? Okay, here. Actually, I think we have to grab some walls and stuff. So what we're gonna do is, or actually, let's just grab a floor. See if we can place it like this. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so what you're gonna do now is go under here, make this. Then you're gonna grab some, go to devices, grab some more barriers, and place 4 barriers. Just like this. And then what you're going to do, basically go ahead and, as you guys remember this was 11 and this was 21. And then this one was 12. And then this one was 22. Then this one 13, and then 23. And then finally we got 14 and 24. So now what you guys are going to do is copy all of these settings. So you're going to want to go here. You can change it. It doesn't have to copy. You don't have to copy this one. So barrier style, you don't have to do it. But enable during game phase, turn it on none. Change this to box hollow. Change this to this. Unless you want it a little smaller. And then that. So basically all you're going to do is basically copy that. So change it to the one you want. Let's say Nebula Red. Enable during game phase none. Box hollow. 100. We got 2 more. So let's change this to Nebula Green. None. Box hollow. And there we go. Last one, I think, is right here. And it's fine if it looks glitchy, you guys. This will happen. Let's go Starfield Red. None. Box hollow. And then there we go. So if we go ahead and go over here, see how it looks kind of glitchy? That's okay, because it won't look like this in the game. All we have to do, put this over to here. Whoops. We put this right here. Bring it over back to your spawn, wherever you want to spawn. So we're just going to say right here. This is where we're going to spawn. I would recommend you make this like that. We start the game. You guys can see, we click a button. it will change. Click it again, it will change again. We click that again, changes again. Click it again, it will change in a blue. Click it again, it will change back to all of them, and it will just cycle between them. As you guys can see, this is working too. You can see it changes. It's different though. This one's the same, but they're different because you don't have to do the same for all 3 of these. So, you guys do one more time. They change. And they'll cycle between every single one of them. This was kind of a hard tutorial. Make sure you guys, if you had any issues, probably you should go back and check to see if there's anything wrong. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Smash the like button, subscribe to my channel. Go subscribe to Jack HD. I'll put a link in the description below. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.